Hellskull Castle is the dark counterpart to Grayskull Castle, a place of chaos, suffering, and utter evil under the rule of Anti-He-Man, the Lord of Anti-Eternia. This playset is packed with sinister references and key elements from the Masters of the Universe, both in its design and in the artifacts it houses. Anti-He-Man is the corrupted and evil version of the hero of Eternia. Emerging from a dark universe, this black-skinned, red-haired warrior holds an iron fist, having overthrown his own world. His power comes from Hell Grayskull, a perverted version of Castle Grayskull, and his sword channels dark energy. Torture chamber and sorceress prison. This chamber is where Anti-He-Man breaks rebels and subjugates the sorceress, stripping her of her role as guardian of Grayskull. By torturing her, Anti-He-Man mocks the sacred bond between He-Man and the sorceress, turning her wisdom into a weapon of despair. In Filmation, the sorceress is Grayskull's moral compass. Here, her imprisonment represents the death of hope. Demon Skullgate, a fusion of early Snake Mountain concepts, demonic dreams, and the 2000X Wolf aesthetic. The gate's snarling visage warns intruders that Hellskull is alive with malice, a literal maw of darkness. Blood red banners, plain red banners, echoing Hornex war flags in Motu 2000X. The absence of sigils implies Anti-He-Man's reign is not about ideology, but raw domination. The red mirrors the blood spilled in his conquests. Unlike Hornex emblem, these banners are blank, suggesting even symbols are meaningless under his rule. Swords and heads. In his obsession with dominating the multiverse, Anti-He-Man has hunted down and killed multiple versions of He-Man, stealing their blades of power to absorb the energy of the Grayskull. These swords, displayed as trophies on his throne, symbolize his victory over heroes from other dimensions. Zodak's severed heads. They refer to how useless the work of the Cosmic Enforcer has been in trying to stop Anti-He-Man, taking him to homologation in the East, Japan. One of the most valuable trophies for a samurai was the enemy's head. Despite his strict code of morals, the more severed and exposed heads he had, the greater the gratification and prestige achieved. The central throne inspired by the first designs of the Castle of Grayskull in Alcala, but with a black tone and sinister details. In the original mini-comics, Grayskull was portrayed as a place of torture and dark power, and Hellskull takes that essence to the extreme. Chains, bars, and dungeons complete the atmosphere, reinforcing its nature as a fortress of evil. Shadow Weaver's Cauldron. Stolen in one of his raids, this artifact amplifies dark magic, becoming a key tool for his rituals. Shadow Weaver possessed slaves of horror war, and a titanic cauldron to allow locations to be traced and demons to be brought forth. The Sword of Power stuck in the stone, a reference to the first mini-comics and the comics Masters of the Multiverse, where Anti-He-Man seeks to dominate all versions of the legendary sword. According to Motu's German audiobook, to get to Anti-Eternia, you need an interdimensional portal. From this threshold, travelers can see Hellskull in its pure form, a glowing white castle with the face of an angel instead of a skull, while Anti-He-Man fights a dragon. This duality reflects the corruption of Grayskull's power. Granamir's death. Granamir always warned that humans were violent, arrogant, and self-destructive. Anti-He-Man is the absolute embodiment of that fear. The dragon who distrusted humanity is killed by the most corrupt version of his only human ally, He-Man. The head as a trophy It reflects the objectification of ancestral power by humans. Anti-He-Man not only kills Granomir, but reduces him to a symbol of conquest, validating the dragon's belief that humans only seek to dominate and plunder. In myths such as that of Siegfried and Fafnir, killing a dragon symbolizes overcoming the ancestral, but also falling into hubris, fatal arrogance. Anti-He-Man does not gain wisdom by killing Granomir. It only demonstrates their moral degeneracy. The inner walls of HellSkull are adorned with the petrified faces of fallen He-Mans, a macabre reference to the suffering of defeated heroes. This detail evokes the house of the Golden Knight of Cancer from Deathmask, where the souls of the damned wander for eternity. In HellSkull, these faces are not specters, but a reminder of their master's cruelty. The Lock of the Castle. It is inspired by the Golden Book stories, where it was not embedded in the wall, but exposed as an independent mechanism. This small but significant detail reinforces the connection to the alternate versions of Grayskull. In this comic and in the Golden Book stories, the trap and the Sword of Skeletor, the lock is located to the right of the drawbridge. The exterior design. It has been based on the original 2015 art developed by SimonEckert.art on Instagram, who then, from this image, Artefakte der Macht Da, presented his manufacturing and production project at the Ofte Grayskull Convention of 2022, and have just recently started shipping out. I have not been able to find the name of the entire team that worked on it, however. When I saw the proposal of Artefakte der Macht, SimonEckert.art, I redid his illustration, with which I have been deeply inspired.
And that's it for the breakdown of the castle. But now, folks...